Hi everyone, it's Jeanette here from the Sewing Studio with another Advent panel. It's going to be a quick little video, so we're going to get straight into it, but we thought we'd just demonstrate the fold-up style. It's a little bit quicker and a little bit easier than the pocketed one that we did previously. So I've got this panel here, I think it's another Macao one actually, we had here, and it's really simple. Like I say, a lot more straightforward, so if you haven't left yourself much time, this is definitely a style you could perhaps choose. Now it gives you the instructions, it says to trim it all back. Now I've not fully trimmed mine back, just so that you can see here along the outside of the panel it's got all these places where it says to fold, and you've got those on both sides, and that's as simple as it is really. That's all we're going to do. So I've done a few of these ahead of time so that they can sort of fold up quite quickly. Now I started with this by trying to sort of fold each line, and in the end I thought, well actually it's just as easy if you sort of pinch those two fold bits there, because what they need to do, I'll put this under the close-up actually so you can see, is fold it so the top of that, there's a gold line that runs along there. So that comes up and meets that gold line underneath. Now the thing just to watch, so hopefully you can see that, let me do that again. So the fold is going to be there, so I'm going to bring that up so it meets there, and then that automatically puts that second fold in. Now the thing just to watch are these areas here. Now quite often these Advent panels, they don't always print completely straight, so sometimes you have to give them sort of a bit of a tug to get everything to line up. So just sort of watch that. But all I'm going to do is just sort of pin that there. Let me just pin this one to begin with. And it's these sections here where you've got these vertical lines coming down. We just need to make sure that everything stays sort of running parallel. Now I've already taken this one to the iron and given it a press. Now you could do the trick of you know, the piece of cardboard to help you get a nice crease, and I'm probably going to put a couple of pins in the centre here just to help hold it. So just go through all your lines and make all of those folds. I think there's four sections to fold up, so I'm going to do that, and then no, let me take that to the iron and do this one, and then I'll meet you back here. Okay, so I've folded up all my pockets. Now you would take a bit more time than I've done to here, just to make sure it's all lining up nice and neatly. And then I've secured it to the wadding. Now the instructions suggest you layer it up with wadding and the backing, but I'm likely to be bagging this out, so I'm going to do my backing separately. So I'm just going to attach it to the wadding. And what I've done here is I've just pinned in all the pockets. We're actually going to be stitching down these rows here, so we don't want to be putting any pins there. So I've just put a pin in each of the pockets there, and that's sort of holding that to the wadding, and I've just used a little bit of 505 spray on the top section just to hold that nice and securely. So once again, just make sure all your vertical sections are as lined up as you can get them. Like I say, you might need to sort of pull the panel a little bit to get that to happen, and just sort of make it go where you need it to go. But we're going to take this to the machine now, and all we're going to do is sew right up those vertical lines. Now I'm probably going to do a little back stitch over all the sections of the tops of the pockets, and that's just to reinforce that area, because that will be the area that takes the most stress from when you're putting things in and out the pocket. But we're just going to do that in straight lines. And my other top tip is start at the bottom, so that you're sort of working with the fold of the fabric rather than sort of coming up against it. So I'm going to start at the bottom and stop at the top there. So let's go and do that. Okay, so I've done all the sewing. I've started in the middle, and as I said, I went with the direction of the fabric with the folds, so I wasn't catching those with the foot as I was sewing. Started in the middle and just worked my way out, and then obviously made sure I did that outside stitch as well. And that's as nice and simple as this one is. So really quick, as I said, a lot faster than the pocketed version. So all I need to do now is trim this up, decide how I'm going to finish it. Like I say, you could put the backing on and put a binding, but I'm probably going to bag this one out and possibly do some hanging loops again. But you can see here now the pockets, you can put your little items in there for the gifts. And you've got another quick and simple advent panel. If you want to do, you could do some quilting on the top, but actually it's just really nice the way it is. Now let me just measure it for you, just very quickly, just to give you an idea of size. And I'll just give you, so that's about 22.5. That's a very noisy tape, isn't it? It's about 22.5 inches square. So it's a square one. So that's going to be a really nice size for a nice little hanging. So I hope you enjoyed that. If you give any of these a go, please do share your photos with us. We're on Instagram and on Facebook. You can tag us in any of those. Thank you for your time today, and please join us again here next time in the sewing studio.